Ja, net. Jij moet even je party nog doen.
Oh, nu moet het werken.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to IIRL, another race, our last of this season from 81 in Abu Dhabi. I'm joined by Snacks tonight.
Hello. Tucker can't commentate tonight because he was busy. So I'll replace him for tonight of the last race.
Let's make it a nice stream tonight and hope for a nice race. Qualifying was really tight last Tuesday.
And it's the old overlay still. So in the next game we get the new overlay of Abu Dhabi with the two sweeping left-handers instead of the chicane.
Gotta watch out for those curbs.
Oh my god. Let's see who's gonna go out of the pit very early. No one yet.
Deaton already left.
Oh, what happened?
He probably disconnected.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me in advance for coughing a bit or sneezing. I'm still not 100%, so
He's relivating from COVID.
I'll try to mute myself, but it's sometimes just
First car,
comes really fast.
first car going out is John Pant.
John Pants.
Yep. I like the exit of Abu Dhabi. It's funny under the tunnel.
I like to watch it.
Turn 3, don't get it too wrong or you lose your backhand and just lose control.
Yeah.
Heat on his back.
Lose a car.
Yep. And Novitec is also going out. I think you don't want
Two Alpha Tauris going first.
Mm-hmm. I think you don't want to use your medium tyres just now due to the fact that mediums are a bit stronger than the softs around here. As you could see at the non-assist, they started a lot on the mediums. They were like the better tyre from the start.
I've watched the race, but I actually can't remember. So I have to believe you on that.
Good evening, Paige, and good luck as well on this hard track and the last race of SS Tier 1.
Good evening. Good luck as well.
And this is the part where Hamilton tried to overtake Max Verstappen, but just couldn't. Max got the championship out of this corner, but it was not this chicane anymore, but the sweep it is just sweeping left hander. So Jumbo and Mr. Colucci are both out on track as well. Just getting out of lap. Oh, are we going slow? I think Novitec just went slow. And John Pan goes out for his lap. Oh, and John Pan spins and turns 3. Keeps it on track. Watch out for your teammate, John. And Novitec.
It's a shame.
Yeah, Novitec.
Yeah. Already invalidated.
I think it was
so
turn 2.
Jumbo will be the next one.
Yeah, who said so? Oh, and the validates already. Oh wait, never mind. It was pre-invalidation, but It's a good on the curb. Ooh.
We have somebody else coming as well, Just.
It's
He's coming a
Bloisy.
bit late.
It's Bloisy on the Red Bull. Jumbo goes very good into start of sector 2. Now onto the first of the 2 DRS zones. As you could know from Paris's and Hamilton's moment.
That was a nice battle.
Yeah, it was. And you see the first DRS is not the important one, it's the second. Ooh! Jumbo hits the curb a bit.
Yeah, we've seen that a lot in the no assists as well.
Yeah.
You're overtaking in the second DRS zone.
Mm-hmm. And Jordan validated this lap after his spin as well. And Adrian is out on track as well, just like Mr. Wiggles.
Adrian looked really fast in practice. Deflated Wii is gonna get a tough job to do tonight. He needs to become first or second in the race to take the championship away from Pleddy, who isn't racing. Oh, and he just spins. Still the fastest lap.
But
he managed to set a time, so
yeah, ooh. He just barely. And here comes Boise. I know he's going out for his. He's now going for his run.
Yeah, he's gonna start a lap.
Yeah.
Let's see what he can do.
Now we've got the Merc, I think. Yeah, Colucci. He's coming onto the last corner. Getting good exit.
He's got to be faster than
Jumbo.
Jumbo.
It's a 38.0. Fastest lap right now. Now Wiggles.
They're gonna go faster.
Yeah, Wiggles is now on to start finish line, setting his lap. John Pant going on his second run. But he's running out of fuel a bit, so.
We have a yellow flag as well. I think it's somebody getting out of the way.
Yep, that was Adrian getting.
Adrian's.
Yep.
I'm looking at Bloisy at the moment.
Yeah,
Who's on the second DRS straight.
John Pants has a 36.4. And
that's a decent time.
Is going as well. So it's the second run. He sets us 36.8. And the yellow flag, I think that's just John Pants getting out of the way of Adrian. Oh, it's a spin from Jumbo. At the old.
Yeah, I see it. Bloisy just passed him. Bloisy now entering the last sector.
And I see Miss
the last couple of corners before he can set a time.
But she was waiting for Wiggles. And Aki is out on track.
While Bloisy puts the second time, 1:46.593. Not a bad time. Let's see what Wiggles can do.
Very good exit. It's 35.5. Fastest of today.
Adrian should be on a lap as well. He's going in the third sector as well now. He's about to set a time.
Clichy just went over the line again, but didn't improve.
Last two corners for Adrian. Will he be faster? Yes, he is. But slightly.
Yeah, just 500ths a second. Yeah, 53 thousandths. And both and Craig is out on track as well. He's in the second DRS zone, and Gertie is going out right now as well.
Yeah, I think Eki is probably the first one to set a lap.
Yeah.
To start a lap.
Or Adrian is going for a second run, I'm not sure. No, Adrian is not going for a second run.
He starts his lap.
Boise is going back into the pit. Greg's going.
Aki just behind the Sun God, who is on the outlap. Deflated Wii is as well on the outlap now.
And Page as well, Majestic.
Oh, that's a little bit much of the curbs. That's gonna cost him some time.
Yeah, Greg tried to get a bit of a toll Page. And going on to the first set of DRS zones. Oh, it's a spin, I think, on the... It was a spin from an... Gertie spin.
Maybe it was.
Gertie spun on the...
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait, does Gertie have damage? Gertie hit the wall. Yeah, Gertie hit the wall. Following damage.
He has to go back to the pits then.
Adrian is going on another run, just 15,000 slower as his first sector time.
Aki just put in a 37.0.
Adrian's going. Is he improving? No, Adrian is right now 1.5 tenths.
Not really.
And
The
Josh,
Sun God should be started his lap right now. So
and Josh
let's see what he
joined
can
the
do.
game.
Going into the hairpin onto the straight.
Mike is lagging slightly. Which one? Which Mike is lagging slightly? And Wiggles retires in the pit lane.
Yeah, that should be enough.
Yeah. Let's see, Adrian didn't complete his lap. Going back into the pit. I think in Aston Martin is inflated wheel is now. I think the first one turning a lap. The group on track. Ooh, the curbs. And the 35.9 from the Deflated Wii. And third. He's not sending his second run, I think.
Well, Majestic of the Sun got invalidated. Majestic should finish his lap pretty soon as well.
Last sector.
Is it me or Snacks Novitec?
Paging the curb a little bit. And goes wide. Doesn't invalidate. 37.8.
Gets away with it.
Lost some time. Oh, is that a spin? Or is it waiting? I think it's waiting.
Oh yeah, Eki, I think. He retired.
Yeah, on track. Oh,
Yeah, I think he lost it.
Check Ross. Wait. Ross. Check Ross' perspective. Oh.
It's not giving me a great camera view.
Third corner.
Yeah. It's a tricky corner.
Yeah, so that means. Yeah. And Josh
We have
joined as well.
2 more people going out. I don't think the time Eki said will be enough.
I think not.
Advance. Shame he crashed.
Page is not on another lap, I think. I'm back into the pit.
Yeah.
I'm not sure because he had 6 seconds.
I was watching our no assist champion Ross, but he invalidated.
Movie tag
He was
disconnected.
not really improving anyway. Kripik also on an outlap. He still has to set a time.
Deton sets a 37.
Gertie Steve found his way outside as well. Again with a new front wing.
Here comes Page across the line. I think going for another run. Just Gertie, yeah. I didn't see the sector time. Yeah. Perfect is on his lap as well. Going turn 1. No, take turn back. Oh, Deton spun. Look like the end of the first DRS zone.
Patch is 2 tenths up on his time.
Yeah, the game says.
Exiting.
Yeah, was a good. Ooh, lot of curve. You're gonna lose some time on that. Oh, let me just. I'll unplug my mic.
The last corner for Patch. Let's see if we can still improve.
37.6.
Almost 2 tenths. Putting him in 10th.
Let's see. Oh. Good.
The Bullet and the Sangard also out.
Yeah.
Kripik is on a lap, I believe. Going to the last 2 corners.
With 41.0 first lap. Deton invalidates again.
He's
She's on his out lap.
yeah, I think the Sangard is gonna be the first one to start a new lap. Something went wrong in his first stint effort because he still hasn't got a time set. Josh and the Bullet as well, they still need to set a time.
Yeah, Josh joined in later.
Yeah, I noticed.
Crack is on the lap. Second sector. Third sector. Hitting the curb.
Sangard setting a first purple set go, but I always doubt the game.
Same,
It's
yeah.
not always accurate.
Set second sector purple for Greg. You'll see. And Page goes back into the pit. Seeing Greg on the start.
That's it for him.
Yep, and Greg sets 5th place with a 36.2.
That's a nice lap. While the Sangard apparently drives a purple second sector as well. It's a shame it's not always accurate. We'll just have to wait until he finishes his third sector. Let's see what time.
I'm joining back the party. I'm not sure I can hear myself as well, probably a little bit, so one moment I will join back.
While the Sangard goes to third place, 145.7. Well done, under pressure. He had to perform. While the Bullet goes to 9th, I believe. And that's it for Q1. We have one more Greg, but I doubt he's going for another run. No, he's 8 seconds up on his time. Kripik is finished. So that's it for Q1. And we lose Deaton, Jumbo and Josh. And Eki as well, but he will start 15th. Yeah, I don't know. I hope it's better. No, it's fine for me. Something is causing it, I don't know. Well, that's Q1. With Adrian's with the fastest time. It's not much difference between him and Wiggles. Sungard also putting in a really nice lap at the end, putting him in third.
And the Flint, we need to have a good race tonight because Platty is not racing. And if the Fairy wins, yeah, second.
Indeed, if he wants to take the championship, he has to finish first or second.
I'm gonna change my mic real quick. I'm not sure if it's mic or I'm gonna still hear my voice.
While we wait and see who's gonna be the first driver on track. We already have somebody out.
Josh left as well again.
Is that, yes, that's Greg. Greg will be the first one.
And
so
both AlphaTauri as
let's
well.
have a track guide with Greg. He is on the soft tires. We also see some people going on the mediums.
I think it's not the best to start on softs due to the fact softs are graining a lot more on this track.
Yeah, but you have to be fast enough as well to qualify with the mediums. It makes it a bit more complicated, so.
Yeah. No, Clement, I don't know if Emery, did Emery race? Did Emery...
No, Emra didn't. He did. He couldn't race, I believe. I think I saw him said that in attendance.
When people are getting called out for hitting the brake zone markers.
Huh?
Yeah, people hitting the brake zones. Okay, so it's not my mic, it's just a party game overlay.
I don't know, I guess.
So excuse
Not
me.
much we can do about it.
Yeah, so excuse me for my mic.
Well, Greg started his lap but invalidated.
Yep.
We have a Mercedes behind him, right?
He's going out, and there's I think an AlphaTauri at first. Yeah.
It's Novitec on the lap. Let's see what he can do. Or he invalidated as well.
I think he's warming up.
I think John Pants is the next one then.
No,
Or Mr. Wiggles maybe.
Yeah, with Wiggles.
On the mediums, so let's see what Wiggles can do.
Very good exit.
I'm curious to see if Wiggles is gonna finish tonight or if he's gonna do donuts.
No, I think he's going to try and help Platty get the driver constructor drivers championship.
Yeah, then he should win. But if he's like third, I enjoyed the donuts, the no assists, so I kinda expect at least somebody doing them.
And the spin turn two. But just Page.
Yeah, Pijet.
Page check Boise.
The same place as Aki. It's a
Ooh.
tough corner.
Ooh, it's at
You can
the
lose it
exit.
easily.
It's at the exit of the pit lane.
Yeah. He lost it in that corner. While Wiggles goes over the finish line on 145 points. Not too bad on the mediums. Just slightly slower than his lap on the softs in Q1.
Jump and also invalidated, and Novita goes another lap. And Sengov is preparing for his lap.
Yeah, I think he's gonna start one.
Is that Kripik that's on his lap? Yeah, here it is.
We can watch Kripik.
Mm-hmm.
Set his time.
35.9.
2 tenths behind Wiggles.
Ross also... No, Ross is on his lap.
Yeah, Ross just started it, right?
And Boise setting a 37.0 on mediums. Adrian starting his lap.
I'm curious to see what Adrian can do.
Mm-hmm. On the mediums as well.
And Ross as well. He was also really strong
Ooh, purple sector.
in the no assist race.
For Adrian. Ooh, Adrian's gonna get a toe from Boise. Or not.
That's a
No.
bit of luck.
No, yeah, Boise went to the left very early. Novitech setting at 36.7. In P3.
You don't really want to give your opponents a toe in qualifying.
Mm-hmm.
Ross entering the last part of the track, looking really smooth.
And Sunbelt setting at 35.8 on mediums, just a 10 behind Wiggles.
That's a nice lap.
Yeah, 2 laps
Let's
off.
see if Ross can join those guys as well.
36.0.
And how about Adrian in the third sector as well now? A few more corners before he can set his time.
Ooh, bit of a wiggle. Still fast lap.
145.7. Nice lap from Adrian. Just slightly faster than Mr. Wiggles.
Yeah, Mr. Wiggles, I know, I don't know why. I've changed my mic twice. I've left the party, rejoined. So I think I'm just gonna leave. I'm sorry.
Is it that bad?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
very messed up.
I don't have the sound for the stream, so
So I'm sorry.
that's okay.
I will watch.
It's better.
I will watch, of course, but
You don't want to race, or you can't anymore, right?
no, I'm a spectator.
Yeah. Even if you rejoin.
No, I'm not racing.
Okay. Yeah, you get the speed. You can practice for next year.
I'm just gonna check. Okay, good
I'll
luck.
see you later then.
See you later.
Thanks for joining.
Yeah, no problem. Sorry about the mic issues, guys.
Okay, where were we? Greg on the outlap. Gertie Steve as well. Let's see what Greg can do. Starting his lap on the mediums. .47 in the first sector. It's looking good so far for Greg. Nice couple of corners. Just a few more. Just a few drivers on track at the moment. Ross still out as well. Just improved again. Setting a second time. Putting a 146.9 Greg. Putting him in 11th. Ross went to second place while we weren't watching. On the mediums, 4 laps old, so that's gonna hurt him a bit in the race. Mr. Wiggles in 3rd, Sangard in 4th, Deflated Wee in 5th, Grippic on the softs in 6th, the Bullet in 7th on the mediums, Mr. Colucci on number 8. I don't think he set his time on softs. We have Novitec on the outlap, Ross going in. Let's see what Gertie Steve. No, he's not improving. That's a shame. He's going into the pits. So I guess Novitec is the first one to set it up. And there we go. Novitec starting his lap. Let's see if he can improve his time. He's a 10th up in the first sector. Going onto the straight. He does have a car ahead, but he's not really giving him a tow, so. little bit of a moment. It's still looking pretty fast. Let's see how far, if he's still up on his time. 4/10. That will, yeah, just give him 1 or 2 places. He has to have a good third sector as well. He needs to find a bit more time. Oh, he gets away with it. Last 2 corners. And where will it put him? 5/10 improvement, P8, 136.2. Who's gonna be next? We have Bloise. We can see what he can do. We don't have that much drivers on track. If Novitec as well on an outlap while Bloise invalidates, so I think that's it for him. Yeah, 47 seconds left, so that's it for him. No Q3 for Bloise today. Let's see if John Pants can improve on the softs. I think he and Gertie Steve are the only 2 drivers that can actually still set a lap. And maybe Kripik. And time's up, so 7/10 up. It's gonna put him around the time of his teammate at the moment. Yeah, no mistakes now. The last 2 corners. And P8 for John Pants. Well done. That's it for tonight, Q2. Oh wait, we still have Gertie Steve. I forgot about him. Excuse me. Can he improve? He's in 11th, so if he improves, he might. And he goes to 8th. Pushing out Mr. Colucci, 136.9.0, excuse me. That's a good job from Gertie Steve. I believe it's his first race. I missed last week's race. I'm not sure if he raced, but it's the first time I see him, so well done, going to Q3. We lose Mr. Colucci, Greg, Bloise and Pajestic. Pajestic didn't set a time. He had a moment in turn 3, I believe. It's a shame. At least he has free choice of tires, just like Mr. Colucci, Greg, Bloise. And Adrian fastest again, but slightly. Ross and Wiggles and the Sun God, well, actually they're all really, really close. Top 10 within half a second. That's amazing. There's a bit of, yeah, some people are running mediums, some people are running softs, but still, it's nice to see the field this close. So Q3, who's gonna take the pole from the last race? It's gonna be exciting, that's for sure. Looking at Q2, we have a couple of contenders. So who will be the first one to go out? I hear a car. Is it Ross? I believe so. Yeah, let's see. Let's stay on board with Ross. Ross going to be the first one to set a lap, but I think deflated wheel is extremely close for some reason. Maybe he wants to tow or something, I don't know. Well, Ross starts his lap, closely followed by deflated wheel. And Mr. Wiggles will be number 3 to set a lap. So, kinda the guys you expect for pole are the first ones to set a time. Oh, we have a yellow flag. Seems Kripik is getting out of the way nicely. Deflated wheel does get a nice toe there, so maybe his plan is working. I don't know. He gets another one here. Ross going fast, but it really feels deflated wheel is gaining on him instead of losing ground, so. Last 2 corners for Ross and deflated. Let's see what the times will be. Yeah, deflated wheel faster. 5/10. Wow, oh, wow, Mr. Wiggles goes 1:40:34.9. That's a nice time. Oh, who was that? The sun god already started the donuts, or did he just have a moment? Adrian's... he had a moment during this lap. He's probably gonna do one more, so maybe we can watch on board with Adrian's. He's been pretty fast so far in Q1 and Q2. Yeah, I think Snacks is right. I agree with Snacks. Definitely. Adrian seemed really fast. But let's see if Wiggles can help his teammate Pleddy by winning the race and making it harder for Deflated Wheel. Yeah, I don't know. I think Rush has a good shot at least top 3 as well. They're all pretty fast. It's always really hard to pick a top 3 here. Let's see what Adrian is gonna do. Second time, really close to Mr. Wiggles. Just so close, driving a 1:34, but just not quick enough. Oh, the Sun God is on a lap as well. I think Gertie Steve is in front of him as well. Can also watch what he's gonna do. I think the Bullet just went to 6th. And Gertie Steve putting in a 1:37.8. And the Sun God going into the pits. So again, something happened in his first stint. Novitec is on an outlap. Russ probably going into the pits. Yeah, he's into the pits. So Novitec is probably gonna be the first one. He still didn't set a time, so let's see what he can do. If he can beat the time of the Sun God. Four minutes left in Q3. So everybody still has time to go out on a lap. Mr. Wiggles is out on an outlap as well. Trying to improve his time a little bit more. And the other two seem to be going into the pits. So it's just the Sun God, Wiggles and Novitec on track at the moment. Oh, and Russ leaving the pits as well. So this is gonna be it. The last few minutes, that's gonna decide who's gonna start from pole. Novitec going to 7th place, 1:36.7. Is it the Sun God who's gonna be first? Yes. Pressure is on for the Sun God. Can he put a lap time down? Let's see if he can join the guys up there. His teammate with the Wiggles, Adrian, Ross, Deflated Wee. Mr. Wiggles going faster again, a 144. Unbelievable, he's so fast. He was already so fast in the no assist race. Novitech retired. Oh, he crashed in the last corner. Something happened there. So that's gonna be his qualifying. Oh, the Sun Guard finishes in his second sector. He does need to find a bit more time in the third. Oh, he had a moment, so that could be P10 for the Sun Guard. That's a shame. Let's see if Ross is gonna improve. He's on the time. He's improving, but slightly. Goody Steve is starting his lap now. It's Deflated Wee again behind somebody. Ross going to P2. Just ahead of Adrian's. I don't think Deflated Wee improved. Let's see what Adrian's can do. Oh, and there is enough time for the Sun Guard to start the lap, so he's probably gonna be one of the last to start one. Oh, it wasn't Deflated Wee behind Ross. My bad. Adrian's didn't improve, but he has time left to set another one. He's not gonna be the first one. We have Kripik first, who's gonna improve if he keeps it together in his last two corners. And he improved 3/10, really close to Adrian. Who's gonna be next? Goody Steve. Ross is behind him, I'm not sure if he's on the lap. John Pants behind him. Wow, Goody Steve goes into the Brits. And is Ross gonna improve? No. John Pants improved, passing his teammate. The bullet already finished. So I think we have just Deflated Wee and Adrian's left. Oh, seems to be out of fuel or something. He already went to P2, so nice qualifying from him. Oh, and Adrian improves as well. P2 for him. Shame I missed that lap from Deflated Wee, putting him in third place. So pole for Mr. Wiggles. That's a nice one. Adrian P2, Deflated Wee P3. He needs to finish the race a little bit higher, but he's up there, so he still has everything to play for. Ross in P4. Kripik P5. The Bullet P6. John Pants P7. Novitech P8. Goody Steve in 9th and the Sun Guard in P10. Shame he wasn't able to set it up. So after qualifying, we have a 5 minutes break. So all the drivers can, yeah, just catch their breath, get a drink, or take a toilet break, and get ready for the race. We have some new drivers, so I hope they are all aware of it. Newer drivers. Oh. Yeah, I noticed. I thought you left. So while we have a 5 minutes break, I really like to make you aware of the fact that we're gonna do something we already did last year, but this year it's probably gonna be even more awesome and amazing because the people behind it put a lot of time and effort in it, and it would be nice if we have as much people as possible watching the award stream. We did it last year. It was really amazing. And it's a nice chance to give the drivers and everybody, yeah, that's doing a lot behind the scenes, some recognitions and yeah, just some credits. So make sure you're there. We're doing it the 28th of June at 7:30 GMT. So make sure you don't miss that. Put that in your agendas. I'll be there for sure because I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. Yeah, and season 3 as well, but there's not really much we can say. There's gonna be a new season with the new game, but not everything is decided. So once that's decided, somebody will announce that. But again, make sure you don't miss the award stream, the 28th of June, 7:30 GMT. It's gonna be amazing. So your predictions, all I'm curious. You think you deflated weekend get the championship with a, he needs to finish the top two. I hope he can do it, but again, Pleddy had a nice season as well, so they both deserve it. It's a shame Pleddy isn't here. But there's gonna be more battles. Sadly, the constructors' championship is already decided. So, well, Ferrari did amazing there with two great drivers. Oh, we're gonna get away. 10 seconds left. I hope everybody chose the right strategy. And there we go with the formation lap. So Mr. Wiggles did get his ball. I think it was somebody else stealing it from him last Tuesday. We have lots of people in the top 10 starting on the mediums, except for Kripik, John Pence, Novitek and Gertie Steve. It's outside the top 10, most are starting on the mediums as well, except for Deaton. 18 drivers tonight, thanks all for joining. Our last race of the season. Let's make it a nice one and good luck to everybody. There seems to be a little bit of a gap between Deflated Wee and Adrian's. That's just me. And the formation lap is almost done. Somebody had a moment. I hope so. Well, just taking his place as well now, and we're almost ready to get it started. With Mr. Wiggles on pole, Adrian in P2 and Deflated Wee in P3, Russ P4, Kripik P5 and Bullet P6. Let's see who's gonna be first after the first few corners. And we're off. Oh, Deflated Wee seems to have the good start. Can he make it stick? Oh, Mr. Wiggles keeps going. He remains in number 1. Deflated Wee in P2, having a good start. Adrian's right behind him, P3. The Bullet passed Kripik at the start, and Novitek passed Kripik as well now. P6, and Kripik is falling back. P7 for John Pants. He lost a couple of spots. It seems we had a pretty clean start. Always nice to see. Everybody weaving a bit to break slipstreams. DRS is pretty powerful around here, but it's not active at the moment. While we have a yellow flag. Eki had a moment. Oh, that's a shame. And Mr. Wiggles has his 1 second gap over Deflated to get out of the DRS range. It's not active yet, but it's a nice start from Mr. Wiggles. Already breaking away and setting the fastest lap, of course. They're still pretty close together, everybody, until P13. I think those guys were held up a little bit by what would happen with Eki. While we have Deaton and Gertie both going into the pits. That's a shame. Apparently it wasn't a totally clean start. Yeah, sometimes it just happens. Not much you can do about it, but accept it and hope for a safety car. And Mr. Wiggles is doing a great job getting out of the DRS from Deflated. And Deflated Wee is back in it. Guys are really close. Adrian's, Ross, the Bullets. There's a gap that's forming with Novitec. While we had a yellow flag, not sure what happened. And Mr. Wiggle, Ross putting the fastest lap now, a 1:39.3. And Deflated Wee isn't in the arrest range of Mr. Wiggles, so Mr. Wiggles, yeah, managed to break a 1 second gap, make a 1 second gap, nicely. While Deflated Wee has 3 people behind him that are gonna get DRS, so it's gonna be hard for him to defend. Yeah, and that's gonna be Adrian first. Pretty easy move. At least Deflated is gonna get a DRS as well now. Maybe they can work together and catch up with Mr. Wiggles. They're within a second of Mr. Wiggles now, who also doesn't have a DRS. So maybe this isn't too bad for Deflated if he can just follow. It's gonna be really important for him to have a clean race and no penalties. So we have 5 guys ahead at the moment. Mr. Wiggles, Adrian, Deflated Wee, Ross and the Bullets. And then there is a small gap. Novitec is 6, having a good start so far. The Sun God as well, P7, gained 2 places. While I say that, he overtakes. No, oh, I think Novitec had a moment. That's a shame. I hope he doesn't have damage. Oh, it's Eki. Eki as well. And we have a safety car. So that's gonna be interesting for the guys on softs. Shame, Eki crashed out. At least it gives me a chance to catch my breath a bit. So I don't really mind. I do. I would rather had you see you finish, but so much going on, and it's getting hard to breathe while being so stuffed. And so everybody has to catch up again. Safety car is waiting to catch up with the top 5, and Sun God, John Pence, Bloisey, Greg, Josh, Patch and Novitec aren't too far away. The guys that had to make a pit stop in the beginning do have an advantage now. At least they can catch up to the field, so we're basically back to 70 people, while Majestic takes a penalty under the safety car, the first one of the race. That's a shame. He's not gonna like that. While we see John Pants, Greg and Novitec going into the pits. They definitely have to pit again after this one, so it's interesting to see if they're gonna be much faster. It's probably gonna take a lap for everybody to catch up with the safety car. Maybe a nice time to look at how many places everybody gained. Or the Sun God, Bloisey and Josh having a great race so far. 4 places for the Sun God, 6 for Bloisey and 10 for Josh. Well done. Majestic as well, 5 places. Shame he just picked up a penalty, but Jumbo also 4 places up. Novitech 4 places down, but I think he just bit it to the heart, so he should maybe be able to go to the end. That will be interesting to see. So the top 9 didn't pit, and the rest pitted. Gertie already stopped twice. What tire is he on now? The hards as well. So we have 2 people on the hards. I believe they can make it to the end. The mediums now is going to be a real struggle. 23 laps. Yeah, and the softs, definitely not. We just have one more guy catching up with the field. Gertie Steve. And hopefully he does pretty soon, so we can start racing again next lap. It's nice for him that he's racing now, so at least his hard tires will be warm. At least if the safety car comes in. And he catched up with the field as well. So hopefully we can get started again with the race. This next lap. Yes, the safety car is in this lap. So we're going back to racing, and it's up to Wiggles now to decide when we're gonna start again. All just heating up their tires. So when is Wiggles gonna go? He does have quite a gap with Adrian's already. Normally you tend to see people a bit more close. And he's off. Yeah, he seems to have a good restart. Having a small gap with Adrian's. Well done by Mr. Wiggles. Adrian's in second. Deflated in third. Ross really close as well. Novitech losing a place. But yeah, I can imagine that. Hards versus softs. Seems, yeah, everybody was paying attention. The bullet lost connection a bit with the top 4 now. And Mr. Wiggles is gonna try to make a 1 second gap between him and Adrian to get him out of his DRS, but it's gonna be really hard. We have deflated really close to Adrian's as well. But not close enough. Wow. Oh, Mr. Wiggles makes an error. Costing him a couple of places. Yeah, even the bullet passes him, so P5 now, and we have a new leader, Adrian. So that's what Deflated B wanted to see. He's safe for now. P2. If they can, these top 3 guys can break away from the bullet. Yeah, he's getting back into DRS now. They might have a chance. Yeah, really close, deflated Dwee and Ross. Oh, somebody had a moment. Deton, I believe. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a tough corner. Easily to lose it there. Deflated Dwee pretty far away. Seems Ross is closer to deflated Dwee than deflated Dwee to Adrian. But in lap the DRS is gonna be activated. That's gonna help these guys. And now we have the Sun God with the top 6 as well, and Bloisy started to fall back a bit out of the DRS of the Sun God. Whoa, Ross coming really close. Adrian's almost out of the DRS, while we have another yellow flag, sector 3. What happened? Mercedes, Mr. Colucci. And DRS is enabled, so Adrian has a couple more corners to break out of it. He just needs a little bit more time. And he managed to do it. He got out of deflated Dwee out of his DRS range, while Mr. Colucci retired in the pits. Shame, mate. Yeah, as it stands, deflated Dwee is the champion, but he's gonna struggle keeping Ross behind him, not having a DRS himself, and Ross having a DRS. Well, somebody lucks up. He does have a good exit here with deflated, so maybe he has a chance to stay in front of Ross this time. No, Ross is already there. Oh, was that some contact? Deflated Dwee really has to defend, and Adrian is going to benefit from it. While we have a couple of yellow flags. We lost Wiggles. What happened with Wiggles? That's a shame. He was looking really fast. But yeah, at least I'm gonna see some donuts, so. And deflated Dwee really seems to be struggling to keep up the pace with Adrian. Adrian is just too fast at the moment. Here's Ross and the Bullet and Sun God really close, while Jumbo has a moment as well where he lost it just after the second DRS in the chicane. We have another safety car, so that's perfectly timed for deflated Dwee. Let's see if somebody goes into the pit now for hard tires. It's an option. So we're down to 15 drivers, while Gertie Steve is making another pit stop. That's number 3, I think. 4 already. 10 laps. He's not having a great race at the moment. Yeah, it feels like I'm jinxing him now. Also gaining a penalty. I'm not gonna talk about him anymore. Well, the top 5, top 6 already all going into the pits. Top 8. It's gonna be interesting to see. There's probably gonna be guys going for the hards, but also for the softs maybe on the 2-stop. I think Deflated we did the mediums. Yeah, so he's definitely on a 2-stop. Adrian as well, going for the softs. Because he's not gonna make it to the end on the softs. Ross as well on a 2-stop. Only the Bullet going for the hards. And Kripik not even going into the pits. 7 laps, all mediums, yeah. It's always a tough call. So almost everybody went into the pits. Except for Kripik and John Pants, but he already went. And Gertie Steve, while I thought he was in the pits, but apparently not. Or he didn't change tires or something, I don't know. He's pretty far back. The guy's catched up with the safety car, so he shouldn't have a delta. Yeah. Almost have everybody back. Deaton catching up now, and John Pants. Almost there as well. So we're just waiting for Gertie Steve. I hope he can catch up with the field and we can get started again. So we have a new leader, but it's gonna be hard for Kripik to remain his first spot because everybody changed for new tires. It's a couple of really fast guys behind him on softs. It's one on mediums, Deflated wheel. So the top 5, 6 are all on 2-stops now. Well, I guess everybody. Except for Greg, maybe Novitech. And Steve almost catched up with the rest of the pack. Maybe safety car can go in this lap. Let's hope so. Yes, safety car in this lap. So we're back to racing pretty soon. And it's gonna be interesting. Deflated wheel on the mediums, the Bullet on the hards. He should be able to finish the lap, the race. Sun Guard and Josh also pretty fast, and the softs behind them. Wiggles and P9 on the softs, and Bloisy P8 also on the softs. It's all to play for again. Let's see where Krippik goes. It seems Adrian is paying attention. Oh, ooh, at a moment there. And he has to defend now. Yeah, you can already see the benefit on this, from the new soft tires compared to Krippik. And Adrian is pretty close. Should be a pretty easy overtake. Yeah, just has way more grip than Krippik. Deflated wheel passing as well. Ross gonna make a move as well. No, yes. Krippik still in P3, but Ross is really close now. Yeah, that's the move done. He's behind him now. And the Sun God followed through as well. He passed the bullet already, and Mr. Wiggles already gained 2 places. While we see Wiggles. Oh, and we have a moment there. Wiggles losing it. That's a shame. And the bullet can continue, but I think Wiggles just went on his throttle a bit too early and lost it. And glad nobody DNF from the race, from that incident. Oh, but Bloisey, and we have a further safety car. Bloisey had a moment. He was up there, but... And we have a full safety car now again. Another safety car. Yeah. I'm not always a fan of the safety car. It will give Krippik a chance to make a pit stop. Might be smart to do. He does have a 3-second penalty. But just 6 seconds. And Gertie 3 as well. And there we have Krippik going into the pits. That's probably a smart move. Might even go on a soft sand. Oh, he even changes his wing. All the way down to the back. Oh, he still has the bullet behind him. Getting rid of the hard tires, the bullet on the mediums now. So we only have Gertie Steve on the hards left. Adrian P1, deflated wheel P2. He is still in it for the championship, so he needs at least P2, and he still has P2. But Ross is probably pretty eager to take it away from him. Just like the Sun God. Josh, P5. Wouldn't mind a podium as well. So it's definitely not over. We still have 13 laps of racing. Maybe with this safety car, the guys on the softs just have a little less wear, and maybe, yeah, I doubt it. Tire wear is really high here, but maybe they could go to the end or try. We have John Pan spitting. Interesting. He just had damage. He went to mediums he already used, I believe. Let's hope he catches up quickly, yeah. So hopefully the next lap will be a racing lap again. Something happened there. Goody Steve retired. I don't think he did that the way you wanted to see, but at least the safety car was already out, so he can bring out another safety car. Talking about that safety car in this lap, so it's up to Adrian to decide the pace and when he wants to go. And when is Adrian gonna go? They're both still warming their tires. There he is. There it is. Good restart from Adrian. Deflated wheel also paying attention. He has some breathing room between him and Ross. Sungard in P4. Josh P5. Really having a great race, recovering from the back. And Adrian's already having a second lead on deflated wheel. Those soft tires really helping him, but yeah, deflated wheel. I think he started on the mediums, so he has to do another stop. But Adrian's and Ross and the Sun God probably as well. So he will have the benefit of soft tires at the last stint. Oh, somebody locking up there. Ross pretty close to Josh, to deflated wheel. Excuse me. Not close enough. Deflated wheel really needs to hang in here. He's losing quite some time on Adrian's now. 1.8 at the moment. And having Ross really close, while we have another yellow flag, Kripik having a moment. Probably a spin. At least he's still in. Ross is really close to deflated wheel, looking to get past. Adrian setting the fastest lap, 1:37.995. I think it's one more lap before the DRS is going to be activated, but once the DRS is activated, deflated wheel is really going to struggle to keep Ross behind him. He's already going to struggle now. Ross has a good run on deflated. Is it good enough? He's on the inside. Oh, there's slight contact, but deflated wheel just keeps his car on the line. It seems like a fair move. Ross having a better run now, but deflated wheel having the inside. And Adrian's is really winning from this. He almost gained a second this lap, as Ross and deflated wheel are battling. And the sun guy also really close still. Just watching what these two guys are doing. And we have DRS now, so it's gonna be interesting to see. Oh, Josh had such a great race, and then he disconnects, and then the AI pits him, while Novitec picks up a penalty. That's a shame, Josh. Such a great recovery from all the way back there. Yeah, and this is probably gonna be the time for Ross to get past deflated wheel, because he's losing so much time on Adrian's. Deflated wheel does have a good exit here. Maybe Ross is just waiting for the second DRS to get past. That would be pretty smart. And there he goes. Yes, that's quite an easy move. Flying past deflated wheel and pushing deflated down to P3. Shame we lost the intervals, but it seems Sungard is pretty close still as well, and Mr. Wiggles is behind him, but there's a gap. Wiggles is trying to make his way back to the front of the grid. And we have a yellow flag for, is it Novitec? Yes, he had a moment. Just dropping out of the top 10 behind Patch. How are you racing and chatting at the same time, Kripik? And deflated wheel trying to stay behind Ross, but he's just struggling on the tires. Softs are just quicker. He's gonna get a DRS now, I believe. And Ross is really low on energy. You see his lights flashing, but he managed to stay ahead of him. And this is all pretty nice for Adrian's. These guys fighting while he can just continue his race. Well, Mr. Wiggles picks up a penalty. I believe it's his first one. Oh, and he had a moment as well. He's back to down to 9th. So much is happening. Oh, and Sangard picks up a penalty. He's the first one in the top 4, so. And Ross goes to the pit, and the Sangard as well. They're going for the soft tires, probably, the last couple of laps. They don't need another set of mediums. Oh, and a virtual safety car. Wiggles DNF'd. What happened there? Ross and the Sangard pretty lucky there, I believe. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe just bad timing. Let's see how it's gonna be. It might turn out to be in the advantage of deflated wheel, because he also has to pit, and Adrian as well. They're gonna benefit from a full virtual safety car during pits, and I don't think it was a full virtual safety car for Ross and the Sangard. And the Bullet, 5 laps. He could try not to pit and take first place, but it's gonna be really hard to defend. We're down to 12 drivers. Oh, and there, deflated wheel. What a... Ah, that's such a shame. Speeding on the safety car. There goes. Yeah, Platty's. You can see it on the deflated wheel on his driving. That's a hit. That's such a shame that the Drivers' Championship is going to be decided like that. So he has to take this drive through, and that's going to cost him a lot of places. And yeah, that's it. That's a shame. But then again, Platty deserved the championship as well. But you don't want to see it end like this. Ah. Well, that means the Bullet is in P2. Greg in P3. John Pants in P4. D-Ton in P5. The order is, yeah, totally shaken up. Ross in P6. 3.5 seconds almost behind D-Ton. Let's see if he can catch up and how fast he can do that. Deflated wheel in 8th now. He really needs to drive the last couple of laps of his life. He needs a P2 at least for the championship. While Kripik crashes and retires from the race, we're down to 11. At least it's not a safety car. D-Ton going a little bit wide, but Ross setting the fastest lap. He's 1.6 seconds behind. He's really gaining a lot. The Sangard is really close to him as well. And the deflated wheel goes into the pits another time because he still has to change his tires, and yeah, it's such a shame. D-Ton still has DRS from John Pants, so that's making it a lot harder for Ross to pass. He is really close now, but Dita seems to have a little bit more straight line speed. Going on the inside of John, but John keeps his line. Defending Van Dieton and keeping him behind. Ross having a really good run now. That's nice driving. Oh, and the Sun God taking his moment as well. Shame I missed that. And now John Pants is under pressure from the Sun God. Oh, from Ross, I mean. Excuse me. And the Sun God as well, because, yeah. Is Ross gonna wait? Yes, he is. Oh, he's so much faster. Yeah, with DRS, that's probably gonna be an easy pass for Ross. And he's already passed. Sun God is gonna follow him. Oh, but Jump Pants trying to keep the inside, but that's now for the Sun God. And the one with DRS is probably gonna win the race. Seems the Sun God has the DRS. And the Sun God and Ross making their way back up to the field, through the field. Greg having a nice race, P3, and the Bullet in P2. Well, we have a yellow flag and Josh DNFs. So everybody who finishes now gets points, because we're down to 10. While Adrian looks comfortable in the lead. His softs are pretty old, but yeah, he has such a lead, he can just lose a couple of seconds each lap and drive it out, bring it home. Well, deflated, we at least set the fastest lap. He's not giving up, so credits for that. I would be devastated. Such a shame. It's just not deflated. What deflated Wee's night, it seems. Oh, and the Sun God gets past Ross. I missed that one. Yeah, I missed that one. No attack, but and the Sun God seems really fast. Two seconds between Greg and Sun God. The penalty is gonna set the Sun God back a bit, but he's still having a pretty good race. Deflated, we passed his teammate again, but it's gonna be, yeah, it's impossible. He gains another position now because of Deton pitting, but at the moment it's not enough. So Adrian is still comfortably in the lead, 10 seconds in front of the Bullets. Greg 5 seconds behind the Bullets, with the Sun God really close to him. The Sun God managed to break away from Ross, so if he gets past quickly, he might try to get a 3-second gap. It's one lap, so that's gonna be hard for the Sun God, but such a good run. Greg is struggling on his old tires. Maybe the Sun God can break a rake now while Greg keeps Russ behind him. But with the DRS, Russ is probably gonna fly past Greg. Yeah, Russ is already past. Oh, but Greg is coming back. How many wings does Greg have? Oh no, he's the one with DRS. I thought Ross was the one with DRS. Oh, leaving a little. Yeah, that's quite unlucky for Ross. He did get pushed. Oh, and he has to get Greg past again. That was unlucky for Ross. He was pushed a bit wider. He had to let Greg pass again, I believe, because he lifted off. And that might just give the Sun God the time he needs. He's at 2 seconds now, and they both have a penalty, so he at least stays in front of Ross. And we have Adrian still in the lead, entering the final lap. And Ross is so close behind Greg. He needs to make this move. That's a nice move. Well done. And that the Sun God gained some time with that. He's 3 seconds ahead of Greg, so he's gonna keep his podium at the moment. And Adrian's, in the beginning of the race he had to fight for it, but the last couple of laps is just cruising for him, and he's shown great pace this season. He didn't have a full season, but the races he was there, he was sometimes unlucky, maybe slightly aggressive sometimes, but really fast, and adding another win to his season tally here in Abu Dhabi. Well deserved. Adrian's picking up the win. And the Bullet P2 having a great race as well. Crossing the finish line. Well done. Sun God picking up the last place on the podium. P3. Just in front of Greg. Oh, and Ross even loses the place to John Pants. Well done, John. P5, Ross P6, deflated wheel. Oh, I see Ross is doing his donuts. Yeah, I should have known. Deflated wheel, yeah. You deserve more, and at least you didn't deserve it to end like this. But at least you can make some donuts now. Maybe that will make it up a bit. You had a great season, deflated we, and yeah, Plenty had a great season as well, and yeah, there can only be one winner, sadly, but You did awesome this season, so don't be too hard on yourself. What happened to Pajasic? Huh? Can I see that still, or? Seems like he got disqualified. Yeah, why did you got disqualified? What did you do? Were you making donuts as well, and did I miss that? Yeah, congratulations, Sangard. Well done. Nice race. What happened with the bullet? I thought he passed the line in P2, but and Ross still doing his donuts. Yeah, Novitek joined him as well. Good job, guys. We always like to see that. So, congratulations to Platty taking the title in 81 this season. Well done. I'm eager to see you defend your title. Yeah, driver of the day. We had quite some performances today. I need a moment to think about that, but at least everybody did really nice this season today, and it's nice to see all the people attending in 81 and try to give us a good show. Congratulations to Adrian, P1. The Sun got P2, but I don't know, I think the bullet was up there. He got a 20-second penalty for some reason, so I'm not sure if that's legit. Greg in P3, John Pants in P4, the bullet P5, Deton P6, deflated P7, shame. Better luck next season, I guess. I hope. Ross P8, nice donuts, thanks, I enjoyed them. Novitek as well, thanks for the donuts. P9. And that's everybody who finished. Well, thank you all for watching the 81 stream today and this season. And we still have a Formula 2 race on Saturday, Abu Dhabi as well. And 82 in Abu Dhabi as well. And of course the award stream, the 28th of June, excuse me, 7:30 GMT, so make sure you don't miss any of those. And thanks for now, thanks for watching, and have a great week.